Race 12 of 16 takes place here at Kentucky Speedway. This vast 1.5-mile tri-oval has been the site of IndyCar Series races since it opened in 2000. This is a high-speed, high-bank track, and the cars run the low-downforce Speedway wing configuration. The track is 70 feet wide, but there is generally only one effective groove in the corners. Try not to get too high in the corners here and be prepared for some very tight, close-pack racing. With just 5 races left in the series, you're entering a critical phase in the championship. Every point you earn here and in subsequent races is going to directly affect your chances of winning the title. So keep focused and drive to the best of your ability.
Right then, hello and welcome back to IndyCar Series 2005, about to get ready for the 12th round of the championship. I've already set the car up, so without further ado, let's get on with qualifying and see how we get on. So we're going to be starting a bit further down the grid for the start of qualifying. Who's on provisional pole at the moment? That'll be Greg Ray. That's likely to change. Yep, Scott Dixon has taken provisional pole. So yeah, let's just see how we get on with qualifying. We don't need that much fuel. I need about, well, the lowest it will go really. Put about 5 laps worth of fuel. Change tire. Yeah, everything else is fine. So yeah, here we go then. Weight jacker all the way up. Fuel mixture to 7. And let's see if we can do some good qualifying laps this time. We haven't really been doing that well in qualifying as of late. But with the speedway configuration of Kentucky, we should be fine. We'll get the heat into the tires first.
Your qualifying run starts next lap.
Indeed it does. Try and stay on the bottom line. Not really much grip going into 3 and 4. Get a lot of understeer.
2 qualification laps to go.
Right, here we go.
This is your last qualifying lap. Push it to the max.
This feels pretty fast. And 224.5, that isn't bad. But where does that put us on the grid?
That run puts you in 12th.
Oh, not great, but middle of the pack is going to be a bit dodgy at the start. So yeah, Scott Dixon then gets pole positions. Who was second? Sam Hornish Jr. So yeah, let's see where everyone lines up on the grid. So, starting on pole position then is Scott Dixon with Sam Hornish Jr. alongside. Row number 2 is Greg Ray and Helio Castroneves. Row number 3 is Gilles de Ferran and Thomas Scheckter. Row 4 is Sarah Fisher and Alonso Jr. On row 5 is Buddy Rice and Tony Kanaan. Row 6 is Robbie Buell and I'm alongside in 12th place. Row number 7 is Dan Weldon and Tora Takagi. On row 8 is Scott Sharp and Brian Herta. Row number 9 is Roger Yasukawa and Alex Barron. On the 10th row is Buddy Lazier and AJ Foyt IV. On row 11 is Kenny Brack and Dario Franchitti. On row 12, Vitor Mira and Eddie Cheever Jr. And starting at the back is Felipe Giafoni. Okie dokie, so first things first, fuel mixture all the way to as rich as it will go, and the weight jacker all the way up to maximum as well. Now, hopefully, with the wider nature of Kentucky, we should have a fairly clean race. There shouldn't be, touch wood, any accidents. 9 times out of 10, I would say that you would get a clean race. So yeah, hopefully, we get a clean race, a nice green race, so I don't have to do any excess editing, which would be nice. Anyway, Revs are rising, and
Green flag is out. Go, go, go.
green flag. Now, while the tyres are a little bit cooler, 3 and 4 is going to be a bit of a pain. Do have to blip the throttle to slow down a little bit because the car understeers. So, just got to play with the throttle a little bit. As you can see, the car really wants to go up towards the wall. But that is a lap done. Everyone clean. Now, luckily, once the tyres are up to temperature, you can take these corners a little bit more at a higher rate of speed. I got Dan Weldon sniffing my exhaust.
You are clear.
And he's dropped back.
You've entered your pit window.
Yeah, I'm going to go in around about lap 20. So that'll give us a 30-lap run to the end. And we should start making up a little bit of progress on the front 11.
That was your best lap so far.
Nice, thank you. So I believe that is Robbie Buell directly ahead. And it is by 0.3 of a second, but we should be able to pass him on the next lap. See, the car is starting to bite a bit more going into turn 3. So we can carry a bit more speed and get past Robbie Buell.
That was your best lap so far. Car outside, 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 clear.
And it looks like he's lost a draft, but he'll probably draft off me
11th place.
and catch back up to the rest of the pack, so that's cool. Oh, car slow on the apron. That'll be AJ Foyt the fourth. So yeah, I'm going to take it a little bit steady for the first, I don't know, dozen laps or so.
1.3 seconds behind the race lead. Car on your right side, you are clear. Car outside, still there.
There we
clear.
go.
You are now in 7th place.
Yep, we are indeed. And another slow car. Hopefully that's all we're going to get for this race. Again, I don't really want any cautions or anything. I don't want to do any unnecessary editing, because I'm feeling rather lazy today, so... Oh, just washing out a little bit wide. Getting some of that aero push. I think that's the same car. It's green and white. So either he's glitched and can't get into the pits, or... I don't know.
Car on your right side, outside, still there. You are clear.
Yeah, I'm staying in 5th gear for the moment.
Car on your right side, still there. Outside, still there. Still there. Outside, clear. You are now in 6th place. Car outside, still there. Still there. You are clear.
I think we had just a slight little bump against each other then.
Car outside, still there. You are clear. You've taken 4th place. Car outside, outside, outside.
Oh,
outside.
Hornish, don't do that.
You are clear. Car on your right side, clear. Car on your right side, outside.
Hornish,
outside, outside.
don't you dare.
Still there, still there, outside, still there, outside. You are clear. Car inside, still there, inside, 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 clear.
We're clear,
You are
we're clear.
now in
It's
1st
all good.
place.
Right, now we won't be able to break away that quickly from the pack behind because they're going to be in my draft. But with the setup I got on the car, it should make it a little bit more easier to pull away. than it would normally. Yeah, you can see we're pulling away already. We can carry a little bit more speed into the corners than they can. So, lap 14, gonna go into the pits for hopefully one and only stop in 6 laps time.
You are 7/10 of a second ahead of Hornish.
So he's still got 9.6 laps worth of fuel.
Seconds ahead of Hornish.
Oh, I should have gone in a little bit wider. Because staying on the extreme inside, you're losing more time. Because you're not getting the proper apex of the corner. But it's all good. So there you go, wider entry. Not exactly flat out.
You are 1.6 seconds ahead of
But
Hornish.
as you can see, we're pulling away from Hornish. Almost at 2 seconds distance already. Tires are slowly starting to go off, that's why they're screeching going into the corner. But still have a lot of life in them. But another couple of laps and then we'll pop into the pits. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit more understeer. And I think we're going to go into the pits now. Just get out the way. There you go. Nice and easy onto the apron. Below 60 mile an hour.
Speed in the pits. Keep it under 60.
And there we go. So fuel, we'll put in about 40 laps worth. Front wing, we'll put a couple of degrees on there as well. And there we go. Hopefully we don't get a caution while I'm in the pits, because that would be very unfortunate. But yeah, when everyone else makes their pit cycles, we should be able to just leapfrog the whole group and retake the lead. In theory. Right, drop the car, and away I go. Now, unfortunately, though, we do have the cold tyres to worry about. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long for them to warm up from being ice cold, so it should take about 5 or 6 laps. And we have regained control. Here they come.
Car outside, clear.
Now, they have taken me a lap
Car
down,
outside,
or
outside,
2 laps down,
still
but
there. Outside, clear.
I'm going to retake my lap. Because that is the lead group behind, so almost went 2 laps down. But thankfully, 'tis not the case. We are still only 1 lap down. And we should be able to make that back up when they eventually go in for their pit stops.
You are 1 lap off the lead lap.
Yep, I am aware of that. Best lap at the moment, 226 miles an hour. I think everyone is still running at the moment as well. 25 cars are circulating, apart from Foyt, who is quite a few laps down from not wondering how the pits work, and he just done a couple of laps with a broken car for, I think, 3 laps or 2 laps, something like that. There we go. They're starting to go into the pits now.
7.9 seconds behind Cheever.
And our front right tyre is piping hot. That's going to give us all the grip we need going into 3 and 4. This track is actually quite smooth as well. A couple of little bumps here and there, but it is an incredibly smooth track as well. You don't have any worries of the car breaking loose going into corners. And you can actually ride the apron without the car getting unstable. So, yeah, I do really like Kentucky.
That's the halfway point. You are 23 seconds behind Unser. You are now in 15th place.
Yep. I think the car ahead is a back marker. Although I cannot confirm that at the moment. But we are now back into the lead. Hooray!
You are now in first place.
That went really smoothly.
That was your best lap so far.
Nice. Well, hopefully the race goes as smoothly as the pit cycles. So again, I don't want any cautions or anything. I just want a nice green race.
Car in front is a back marker.
Yes, I know. There we go. There we go. Excuse me.
Outside, still there. Outside, still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
I think that might have been Cheever. Not sure. Alright, starting lap 30. We got 21 to go.
6.6 seconds ahead of Hornish. Car in front is a back marker.
He's gonna say that every single time. Which, yeah, I understand why they did that, but can get a little bit repetitive after a while. Kanan, though, had a look there. Kanan is still in 7th place. I think Sarah Fisher was doing quite well as well. I think she started in 8th place overall.
6.8 seconds ahead of Hornish.
So, have a look in a sec where she is currently.
Car on your right side. Outside, still there. Outside,
Yeah, it's all
still
good.
there. Outside, clear.
She's in 9th, so she's dropped 1 position from qualifying. But still a top 10 for Fisher, so that's really good.
Car outside, still there. You are clear.
Oh, you git. Again, I hate it when they do that. They cut down
Outside,
and they don't actually look, or the AI doesn't
still there.
calculate that I'm right behind them. So sometimes they do that and I'm alongside and they just wreck themselves. And wreck me in the process. So I'm going to put the fuel down to 4. Because I don't need it up all the way to 7.
7.3 seconds ahead of Hornish.
Yeah, we're pulling away from Hornish anyway, so... So it doesn't really make any odds. So we're going to have a nice leisurely drive at 226 miles an hour.
Car on your right side, still there, outside, clear.
With 15 laps to go.
Outside, clear. You are 7.5 seconds ahead of Hornish. Car inside, still there, you are clear.
He's not inside, he's behind me. Excuse me.
Car on your right side. Outside,
Thank you.
Outside, you are clear.
$12 laps to go. This has gone very, very quickly. I suppose having no cautions has helped. But yeah, this race has gone very quick. And we're catching up to the next little group of back markers as well.
Car in front is a back marker.
Yes, I know. Thank you for reminding me.
You are 8 seconds ahead of Hornish.
Nine laps to go. Oh, that was close. Don't come down onto my line.
Car outside, outside, still there, outside, you are clear.
Stay back. Thank you.
You are 9 seconds ahead of Hornish.
Yep, so we're still pulling away, so I'm going to put my fuel down to 2.
Car on your right side, you are clear. Car on your right side, outside, still there, outside, still there.
I think
clear.
using these the car setups is making me a little bit too overpowered for these races. So I think
Car
for the last
outside,
4
still
races of
there,
the season, I'm going to have
outside,
default
outside,
setups.
outside,
Unless it's a
outside,
track that I'm really
still
crap
there,
at.
Still there, outside, 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 outside.
Yeah, you sound
are
like a
clear.
stuck record. Shut up. Five to go.
Car in front is a back mark.
Yes,
Car on
I'm
your right
aware.
side, outside, still there. You are clear.
Everybody is a back marker. You're a back marker. He's a back marker. She's a back marker. I'm the leader, therefore everyone is a marker of the back end. Stop reminding me.
Car on your right side, outside, outside, clear.
Tires are starting to wane a little bit. They're losing their color.
Car on your left side, clear.
Now there is a reason why I'm allowing this back marker to stay up with me. Is
Car
because
outside, still there, outside,
I need a good thumbnail so it looks like I'm racing against someone when actually it's just me overtaking a back marker, so...
8.1 seconds ahead of Hornish.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Car on
understeer.
your left side, still there. Inside, you are clear.
Two laps to go. So yeah, once the race ends, I look back on the replay to get a thumbnail, so yeah, it looks like I'm battling this bloke when actually I'm not. I'm just playing around with him because I got nothing better to do. White flag.
White flag is out. This is the last lap. Car outside, 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 outside. Still there. Outside, outside. You are clear. Car in front is a back marker.
You don't say. And there we go.
Excellent work. That's a fantastic win.
It was a fantastic win, and it was a very easy win. No cautions, no retirements, AI performance 100% as well. And we won pretty much convincingly. Again, qualifying is always a crapshoot. I can never do well in qualifying, even though I'm using, again, the custom setups. But during the race, the AI are going a lot slower. So, yeah, I can't understand it. So, yeah, everybody finished. A couple were a few laps down. Only 14 finished on the lead lap. The 15th to 22nd were a lap down. Gilles de Ferran, what happened to him? The late Gilles de Ferran, he finished 2 laps down. 3 laps was Felipe Giafone, and AJ Foyt the 4th finished 4 laps down. So, yeah, with that, I will go on to the points. So that means then, after 12 rounds, I have now taken the lead of the point standings from Scott Dixon, then 414 to 392. Sam Hornish Jr. in 3rd, Gilles de Ferran in 4th, and Tony Kanaan at the top 5. So yeah, hopefully, if I can keep up this performance for the next 4 races of the season, I should be able to take a convincing championship win. But anyway, I'll pass it over to Bob Jenkins then for information regarding round 13.
Nazareth Speedway has always been one of the toughest tracks on the IndyCar series, but now that it has been moved to the latter stages of the schedule as race 13, Nazareth becomes an even more interesting prospect. There will be plenty of pressure on you to put in a good performance on this demanding track. Rebuilt under the direction of legendary open-wheel team owner Roger Penske in 1986, the track saw its first IRL race in 2002. The Nazareth circuit has a deserved reputation for being difficult to drive. The turns have a banking of between 3 and 6 degrees, and a fast, smooth running surface can lure you into a false sense of security. The stings in Nazareth's tail are its elevation change of 34 feet, a downhill backstretch, an uphill front stretch, and the unusual shape of its turns. Officially, there are 4 turns, although the track's D-shape makes this fact highly debated. The short nature of the Nazareth circuit means that your car will run the high downforce, short oval wing configuration. You need to have your wits about you all the way through a race on this unusual track, and make sure your car is set up just right for those elevation changes. Also, prepare to spend much of the race in traffic with almost no chance to relax. Despite its peculiarities, though, Nazareth has been called the world's fastest mile, and races here are always exciting.
Awesome, thank you very much, Mr. Jenkins. So yeah, the Firestone Indy Nazareth 225. So yeah, that should be quite fun. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you for round 13 of the 2003 IndyCar series. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.